What are your thoughts on the team based on what you've seen thus far since you've taken over?
Well, they've been up and down. I felt like they played a lot better against higher quality teams or tougher teams than they have sometimes against also rans. But I think they're playing with great energy now, and they seem to be playing with purpose, and I appreciate that.
What's your thoughts on Amar'e and how he's played the last 2 weeks?
Well, we're all happy to see Amar'e have a resurgence here. It's been a long, hard struggle for him, I know, rehabbing and trying to get himself ready for this opportunity, and we're happy to see that. In fact, he missed a game the other night, was able to come back and play at a level he did last night. Was a really good sign.
I know you said that you've been involved, I guess, a little bit in some of the decision making before you even took this, and talking about a 10-day contract with guys and stuff. But since you had the press conference and all, what has life been like for you? What have been more involved, and has it been an everyday thing for you now?
Well, yes, it's it's on the docket. Kind of having to check in, see how the team's doing, and see what's the health situations with the players. Conversations with Steve daily, talking about the team, and sometimes having a conversation with players.
What's your process moving forward in terms of assessing personnel? What stage are you in now? Do you wait till the end of the season to move forward with some things?
Well, I think you're always assessing the team and the players and how they fit together, and what's the mood, and who's not playing up to the level you want to see them play at, and who can produce more if they get an opportunity. So those are ongoing things, but we have a assessment at the end of the year that kind of synthesizes all that, and then we can go forward from there.
So so many people talk about the triangle with you. This team, for like the last 10 years, and especially the last couple of years, has struggled so much on defense. And you were talking about the Laker game a couple of days ago, and just how bad that third quarter was. What is your philosophy really on defense, and what do you hope to achieve in the next season or so with this team's defense kind of overall?
Well, defense is basically where the team effort comes through. You're connected. There's no ball. There's you know who's on your group that you're out there with, what their weaknesses are, what you have to hopefully prevent, where you have to help out. All those assessments, and then there's all these rotations and things that you have to start working with on teams, because screen roll becomes such a priority now in the NBA. So those are all practice situations, and all anticipations and studying, and guys understanding their roles. It's not as much individual now as it is about how to stop the ball and still get out and rotate to shooters. That's important. It's a transition that's gone through in the NBA since we started the new rules, and how the rules applied. Starting with Shaq used to call the rules against my being out there. So anyway, those are the things that have evolved in this game. I'm still a coach that believes in pressure defense, and playing like we saw the Knicks play last night. Anticipation, turning to turnovers become runouts. I was able to tell Iman today that that's what has to be seen on a basis that we like to see from game to game. It may not happen every game, but those are the things that break games open and give you opportunities to win when you have easy baskets, and defense can do that. And so that's really an important aspect.
Since you've taken over.
But before you go any farther, the triangle offense is one of the best offenses to run because of its balance, and because players can play defense out of an offense like that. So instead of having stretched players that are standing in corners and have to recover from a difficult situation, or a disappropriate position on the floor, you have guys that are in balance, and there's an opportunity to defend from your offense, and that's how the basketball game connects. Your defense creates offense, and your offense creates defense. It should be both ways.